John seems to be engaged in conversation.
Call the meeting to order. Stand for the pledge, and Mary Lou, would you lead us in the pledge?
Lead us in the pledge. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Some of us need a breath.
Jeff carry that gavel in case we get hurt. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
We need to hide that gavel.
Need a roll call.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Can you believe it? Someone stole my pen.
One me.
Farnham.
Here.
Lorenzen.
Here.
Luddington.
Here.
Patrick.
Here.
Bruner.
Here.
Chittick.
Here.
And Voigt.
I need a motion to approve the minutes of the February 14th, 2018 regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
I've heard it be him.
You don't have to sign.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Claims against the county. Need a motion to approve those if there's no questions.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Nay. Approved. County board member claims. Need a motion to approve those.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Nay. Pass. Public comment, period. Any public comment? Hearing none, we'll move on. Highway resolutions. The first one is a resolution to appropriate local funds to the Prairie's Edge Economic Development Project. Aaron?
It's just part of the federal, it's an addendum to the federal agreement. Both 1 and 2 are addendums to the federal agreement that you passed last month. This one says that you'll pay your share, currently projected at $7,000.
Any questions? Need a motion to approve that resolution?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Lorenzen.
Yes.
Luddington.
Yes.
Patrick.
Yes.
Bruner.
Yes.
And Chittick.
Yes.
5.
Second one is a resolution to designate County Highway 33, which is Prairie's Edge, a Class 3 truck route for the following project: Prairie's Edge Economic Development Project, County Highway 33.
As part of our ask on the economic development project 4 years ago or so, we also asked for TARP money, which is Truck Access Route Program. And one of the stipulations to receive that $150,000 towards the project is you have to designate it as a Class 3 truck route, and you're doing such with this resolution.
Any questions?
I mean, what else does that do? Anything? You're just.
There's websites, and these over-the-road truckers use truck routes to figure out how to get around when you guys designated preferred truck routes 3 or 4 years ago in the county, and this wasn't one of them, and now it is. So basically telling over-the-road truckers that you belong here.
That's always been part of the plan, though, hasn't
Yes.
it, on the Prairie's Edge? I mean,
Absolutely.
I know 2 years ago you were talking about calling the Class 3 truck routes.
Absolutely.
No
Most importantly,
restrictions like weights and so.
What's that, Dan? I'm sorry?
Do you have a restriction like weight load or load on the road?
Yeah, Class 2s and 3s. This could get into a long discussion because I was thinking about getting rid of Class 3s altogether. But basically, they're trying to put trucks on preferred routing. If you look at the Truckers Association, they basically got legislation that's already been passed that said they can put 80,000-pound trucks anywhere they want. So I don't want to get into a long discussion, but I will say that the past has taught us that Class 3 truck routes were the way to go, say 20 years ago, to keep trucks on appropriate routes. But legislation's moving so quickly that there is now law that states that an 80,000-pound truck can be anywhere he wants to be. I hope I answered your question. That could be a very drawn-out discussion. We applied for TARP money to make this a truck access route. through the existing TARP program that existed 4 years ago, and we were awarded TARP money. And one of the stipulations for you to receive your TARP money as a match towards this project is that you have to designate it a Class 3 truck route. That requires a board resolution, and we will stick signs in the ground that say it's a Class 3 truck route when the project's over. Is that good enough answer?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call.
Lorenzen,
Yes.
Luddington,
Yes.
Patrick,
Yes.
Bruner,
Yes.
and Chit.
Yes.
Okay. Third resolution is a resolution authorizing the county board chairman to sign the local agency agreement with Cummins Engineering for preliminary engineering for various routes and the guardrail project.
This is federally funded engineering, 90% federally funded engineering for the HSIP, Highway Safety Improvement Program, guardrail upgrade countywide that we applied for a year or so ago. Derek and I and Dirk sat in a selection committee and had a qualification-based selection as required by the new federal statutes. And we have chosen Cummins based on those interviews. And with this resolution, you are agreeing to, for the board chairman to enter into an agreement with them, which is a local agency federal share at 90/10, to get them started on that. Our hope is to have guardrail installation started next construction season. My guess is around $80,000, 90% federally funded, so you'll have about $8,000 of that with local money.
Is this adding new guardrails or just replacing old ones?
Yeah, our hope is to add guardrail in a few locations. Horse Brockton Road, Vermillion Road's got a culvert that needs it. Out by the airport, there's a culvert with a big drop-off that we've asked for. However, the program is sticky and they want to upgrade existing. So through this preliminary engineering, we will propose that some 3 or 4 new locations be included in the project. If there's pushback from the feds or from IDOT, we will abandon that.
Any other questions?
Do we need a motion?
I think we
It's a resolution, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought we did that. Need a motion. Second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Okay. Lorenzen,
Yes.
Luddington,
Yes.
Patrick,
Yes.
Bruner,
Yes.
Chit.
Yes.
Motion passes. Fourth resolution is authorizing the county board chairman to sign the local agency consultant agreement with Knight and Associates for Phase 0 preliminary engineering for Sulphur Springs Road.
Last month, you guys voted to pay Cummins Engineering to do a mini roadside safety audit in anticipation of this March 30th deadline for new safety applications, one of which is a 5% hotspot identified by a consultant hired by IDOT, which is the Sulphur Springs Road, the only one in Edgar County. After further review, we abandoned our agreement with Cummins at no cost, which was to basically apply for federal funding. And rather than do that, we talked amongst ourselves, and we thought it would be better to get a better handle on what it is we're trying to accomplish out there before asking for money. So what we're going to do is use Knight and Associates to do a topographic survey, put in some preliminary alignments, look at it together, and see just how broad of a scope we want to attack this. This is a 2-mile piece of roadway that could use a lot of money spent on it. I suspect after looking at this and working with the board that we'll pare it down to something more cost effective. So we've abandoned Cummins. That has formally already happened. You voted on that last month and agreed to it. We abandoned that agreement, and now you're going to go with Knight to survey it and put some preliminary alignments together so that we can take a little more time looking at what we want to try to accomplish before we ask for money. I highly doubt that we'll get to the March 30th deadline with an ask. There is a chance that we'll ask for engineering only and see how that flies. A 90% funded engineering endeavor based on what we can find out in 2 weeks. I doubt it, but you just never know. I also talked to the Department of Transportation. They said the possibility exists that they'll extend the deadline for our project. So, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll move as fast as we can with these things.
Any
So I'm
questions?
asking the board to spend a little bit of money to do some Phase 0 preliminary engineering, which involves a topographic survey and some horizontal and vertical alignments showing us about where the road will be.
Any questions? Motion to approve this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Andy?
Roll call, please.
Lorenzen?
Yes.
Luddington?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
Bruner?
Yes.
Chittick?
Yes.
Motion passes. I need a motion to approve the annual dispatch agreement with the Emergency Telephone System Board.
So moved.
Second? All those?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was there a figure that they're supposed to give the county for dispatching?
Yeah, it's,
Money?
seems like it's $114,000 a year, and it's broke down into quarterly payments, like 28.5.
28.5.
That's what, off the top of my head. I don't have paper in front of me.
Yeah, it's 20.
It's the same amount that they paid last year. All those in favor, vote, say aye. Opposed, nay. Motion passes. Next item is approve the appointment of Kathy Lance to the Edgar County Public Health Department Board to fill the vacancy created by the resignation of Ginger Johnson.
So moved.
Second?
Just, information, I think she's the director of Pleasant Meadows Nursing Home
She
in
is.
Christmas. Comes highly recommended.
Second?
Second.
I had my hand up. Shut up.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion passes. Next item on the agenda is resolution appointing and accepting the oath and bond of William Sullivan, Commissioner of the Shiloh Special Drainage District of Edgar County, number 12.
Who is he replacing? Do you know offhand?
No, I don't know.
Last guy got washed away. Last one longer. So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Lorenzen?
Yes.
Luddington?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes.
Bruner?
Yes.
And Chittick?
Yes.
Resolution passes. Aaron, do you have anything else?
Anybody have any questions for the Highway Department?
Sheriff, do you have anything?
I'll think at this time.
Okay. Tom?
Happy to report our new beacon is up and shining brightly.
Mary Lou's that keeping you up at night? Sorry about that. You got a few months reprieve there.
It lights up my house and barn real well. I don't think airplanes can see it, but I know I can.
Mary Ann Sullivan foreman is filing a complaint at the town.
Nicole?
I don't have anything new.
Okay. Angie?
Everything's running smooth in our office. I'd like to thank the board for taking notice of our security issues. Oh, and I have a message from Monty. He couldn't be here. He's in training in Coles County, so he made a poster. He was expecting Dawn to be here.
Anything on the back?
Nothing on the back.
Yes.
Probation's received 2 payments. Okay. That's all I have.
Dina, do you have anything?
Complaint period ended Monday, and we ended up with only 130 complaints, so out of 18,000 reversals. We're very happy with that. And also, we must have done something right. We received the county's tentative multiplier, and we have a 1.
What's your normal amount of complaints?
Last year, we only had 50. And we just thought with the Jasper Street, Lakeland, we thought it would be heavy, a lot heavier. We were expecting 200 or 300. And when we counted last night, we could still receive a few in the mail, possibly if they're postmarked appropriately, but 130 was a shock, actually.
Okay. Augie, do you have anything?
The election is next Tuesday, March 20th, primary. Early voting has been very slow. We're under 200 people. And just, it's very quiet, very quiet. And like I said before, we still go through the same motions. We're getting everything prepared and set up. So I want to encourage everyone to get out and vote. And hopefully it'll be nice weather. The other thing that I received in the mail, which I think all of the IMRF participants would have gotten their monthly newsletter or quarterly newsletter, just to highlight that last year, IMRF, their average annual return was almost 16% return, which is pretty decent. And they are 95% funded, which is a far cry better than the state retirement system. They also hired a new executive director of IMRF. The other gentleman who's been running it for several years retired. And so all the information that you would ever want to know about IMRF is on their website at www.imrf.org. So all is good there. And as the authorized agent, I just wanted to make mention of it, that everything is running good there. I think that's all I have.
Okay. Derek, do you have anything? John?
Nothing.
Coach? Andy?
Just real quick, we met with, the sheriff got a hold of Effie Moran, and they came yesterday. And we walked around and looked at some of the issues we've got with some of the cameras that we've got out there. He basically said that they came over on the Mayflower. A lot of it's old digital and everything's. No, it's not digital. It's analog. And now that everything's digital, you need to replace basically all the cameras if you want them to work. And there's.
Are we gonna sell the VCRs that are attached to that? It'd be a real windfall for us.
Beta system.
Ooh, I hear that's better quality.
So he walked around and we showed him where we had interest in putting cameras and kind of what we were looking at. So he's gonna put together some kind of a quote and get back with us. So
And that was across the board, like every place.
the courthouse, the jail, we went over to.
That was also the silent alarms,
Yeah.
also, updating that system.
So is that,
Installing some new.
that's strictly like buttons, like a panic button
Panic
type
button,
scenario?
yeah.
We don't have any other kind of security, like electronic as far as door, like entryway type?
Not right now.
What about, did you talk about fire alarms and stuff, security alarm? Is that something they do, I wonder?
They do.
You know, that could be incorporated with,
Right.
as, you know, a total package.
Yeah, we really didn't get into
Okay,
we kind of got
right.
deep into the camera system.
Right, okay.
Go ahead.
Can I ask a quick question? Basically, the cameras we have that are old are almost all at the jail, and we're thinking about expanding the system out to some of the other buildings at the same
Well,
time.
we've
Is
got
that right?
cameras in here that we monitor, but
Okay,
they're starting to go out.
right,
And due to the different types of electronics,
sure.
this electronic interfered with this camera and this camera and this camera, and so they're sitting there and they're fluttering. And just better pictures. I mean, we can identify people better with the new outfits.
Yeah, but you're looking at doing everything in the county buildings kind of all
Right.
in one shot, so
One shot,
it's
yeah.
all
2 or 3 in the,
uniform and tied together and
2 or 3 in the
everything.
annex, and then whatever over here, and then the jail.
Okay.
What about the animal shelter? You know, upgrade that camera too, or
Don't get on the
Well,
dogs.
they were working, I think.
We finally got that one working?
Yeah.
Finally.
We don't have to take that, do we? That's right.
I mean, we don't monitor it, they just on a recording device, I believe, out there.
Just mostly Dan walking around looking for cats. So.
I got my cats.
So that, we're just gonna wait.
Yeah. I think this is a part of the whole security thing we're looking at to, so we can get some ideas on what we can do and costs involved. And so we can come up with a final plan to what we're gonna do through the three buildings.
Well, that's a good question. I mean, when was the last time our fire system, I mean, is there even a digital component, not the suppression necessarily, but the detection? Do we have anything like that that's hardwired, or is it just?
No.
Just the cameras.
We have Bob can yell.
Across the fire. Assessor's office, it's got something, right?
What's that?
You got, the assessor's
Got
office
something and-
has an
Yeah,
ADT
it's got an
system,
ADT system, yeah.
but we don't have anything anywhere
Right.
else.
So, yeah.
I think after we showed him what we were interested in, I wanna see what things are gonna cost before you start adding anything else
Yeah.
to it, cause
Yeah.
I got the impression these things aren't cheap.
But I say if they're already crawling around in there, would it be cheaper to do it all at once? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yes.
and what we actually need, and hell, we may not even be in compliance as far as the protection side
This is a
goes.
good place to spend money. I hate to say that, but it's true.
Yeah, we get the suppression, that's a whole different ballgame.
We got that old hose reel out here in the hall, we can put a new hose up.
Just need somebody to stand next
One
to
of
it.
the bell tower too, looks about like the one out in the hall.
Yeah, I forgot about that, we can do too.
Anything else, Andy?
No, that's it.
Okay. Mr. Bruner?
I have no.
Okay. Is there a need to go into closed session? Does anybody have any? Okay. Need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second? All those in favor?
All right.
Opposed? No. We're adjourned.
Let's keep you, Carl, you do better than Jeff.
Jeff's fired.
Jeff, stay informed.